Hi there, it's Marcus Reed here from BestEnergyBill.com. Just a quick video on how to use the comparison website to get the best deal for your gas electricity bills. As you can see, I've typed in BestEnergyBill.com/residential and comes up with this page. You can either do a gas and electricity dual fuel comparison, electricity only comparison, or a gas only comparison, whichever one you want to switch. For the purposes of this video, we'll be doing a dual fuel switch. So we'll click the gas and electricity button. It's asking us for a postcode of the address to do a comparison. I'll just type in an old one that I've got here. Find address, so let's just get any old address. So I don't know, let's just do that one there, whatever one that is. This is just for demonstration purposes only. It is not an actual switch that's going to take place. Okay, it's asking us for an email address. We don't really need to put it in at this point. Let's just see what tariffs are available. So we'll get a personal projection. BestEnergyBill.com, compare all UK suppliers. So it's now asking us for who our current supplier is. I've either got one dual fuel for both, gas electric, or you may have separate, e.g. British Gas for your gas, Scottish Power for your electric. For the purposes of this video, we'll be using British Gas for both gas and electric to make it simple. It's asking us what tariff we're actually on. This is important to get a good price comparison. Here is the list of all the possible British Gas tariffs you could be on. If you've had a fixed price that's expired, you're automatically put onto the standard tariff. If you know your tariff, if you look at your old bill, it should tell you on there which tariff you're on, and you can do an accurate price comparison. If you don't know, then just use standard. But if you can get the tariff, it's much better to give a much more accurate price. Let's have a look. So for electricity, how do you currently pay? Is it direct debit, quarterly direct debit? That's not pay on receipt of the bill. That's a standard quarterly bill that comes through the post, or a prepayment meter, pay as you go. That's like a gas key or electric car meters, all come under prepayment meters. Do you have an economy 7 meter? This is one that has a day and night rate electricity. You will know if you're on that. If you don't know, you're pretty certain you won't be. But if you do have a dual gas night and day rate electricity, you have to tick yes here to get an accurate quote. If you're not sure, press no, because most people who are on it will know it. Okay, how much do you actually use per month? Do you know how much you spend in pounds? Preferably, if you know in kilowatts, you can find from your old bill the estimate of the annual consumption rate of kilowatt hours, kWhs, will be on your bill. If you know what you spend on your direct debit, or roughly weekly, you can put this in as a monthly figure. So let's just put in £50 a month per month on your bill for your electric. Similarly for your gas, let's just do, say, monthly direct debit. We'll say we're paying £50, which gives you a total bill of £100 a month for your gas electricity. We've already put our email details in. Again, we're not going to bother with the email address here. Let's get the prices up first. What is important to you? Are you interested in fixed price tariffs with no exit or early redemption fees? Online or offline? How would you like to pay? Direct debit, receipt of the bill? Let's have a look. Or I've got it down as all. So I've got direct debit. We're a direct debit customer because we've already clicked direct debit earlier. You can't go from direct debit to prepay on this site. You have to do a direct debit or a quarterly bill payment from a credit meter. So we'll now compare the tariffs available. let's see, what have we, oh, we've got to put down there, sorry, £50 per month on the gas. So we'll do a comparison now. And here we go, let's just get that down. 203 energy plans by 37 suppliers. It lists the best saving first, so the best saving under this bill is So Energy. But if we look here, we can see that it says review only. That means that the prices are under review and we can't switch to that company at this point in time. So the next supplier that's the cheapest, saving £179 a year. That's taking your monthly direct debit for both fuels from £100 down to £86 a month. It's a company called PFB Energy, but in one of the smaller suppliers. It says proceed there, so we can go ahead if we wanted to use that one. If we scroll down, we can see various different companies, all the cheapest ones. If we go down to one of the big six, let's see who's of the big six suppliers, who is the cheapest. We've got EDF Energy here. We've got a rate out. That's actually fixed until January 2018. So it's actually 13, 14 month price fixed. So guaranteed no price rises for that time. Will save you £141 a year. Your direct debit goes down to from £100 to £88 a month. So if we wanted to use one of the big six suppliers, there's also no fee for exit. So if another company brings a cheaper tariff out, you can leave at any time. This exit fee is important to know. Let's go back up. Here we've got an exit fee of £60, £30 per fuel. We can look on more info which tells you about what your tariffs actually are. So for instance, your unit rate with British Gas at the moment is 13.72 pence per kilowatt hour. Under the new company it's 12.9. Similarly with the gas, 3.60 British Gas, 2.85 with the new company. So you can see your actual unit rates are going down. But there is these exit fees of £30 per fuel. So let's just close that. So you've got a choice really of going with a smaller company for £89 a month, with a £60 exit fee if another company comes out with a much bigger saving, or, which is the one I would go for, where are we? Let's go back up to, oh, we've gone down now to, it seems EDF have actually gone off. That can happen, that's rare. Ah, here we are, sorry. Went too far down. So we are now down to EDF Energy. Saving us our monthly payment would be £88 a month instead of £89 with the cheaper one. I'm willing to pay that. I don't mind because I've got a no exit fee. So if somebody comes out with a much bigger saving, I'm not tied in. I can leave at any time without a redemption fee. So I like that. So let's proceed online. So now it's going to ask us for our personal details that we need to fill in, that will go through to EDF Energy. So let's just, yes, on here, Mr. Marcus Reed, that's me, that's my email address. You've got to put it in here now. That's not my phone number. Let's go to there. Let's just type in any one there. Right, okay. Date of birth, you have to put that in because electricity and gas contracts are only permissible to people over 18 years of age. So we need to put our 19, I don't know, 57, I don't know, whatever. Let's just put any old date down there. That's an address. It's a made-up address. It's not my address. So we've lived there 3 years. And we're a homeowner. You can be a private tenant, local authority, council tenant or landlord. Do you have a smart meter? No. No. If you've got a smart meter, obviously you have to put yes. Pre-select your correspondence. I would get by electronic. Me personally, is there anybody in the house with special needs? Not sure what that's already for. So if there is somebody with special needs, disabled, please type in there so that the energy company know if they ever have to come to the property what they are confronting, if they can help you in any way. So that would then we go to fill your bank details in, because we're paying by direct debit, so you need to give your direct debit details. That fills in. It all comes under data protection, so your details are safe and protected under the direct debit scheme, so we won't go down further with that. So all we do is fill those in. The next step then is to click through, which would then enable you to switch companies. You'll get an email confirming what you've done. You've got a 14-day cooling off period. Nothing happens for 14 days. At the end of 14 days, they will contact you by email to ask you for a meter reading. They will use this meter reading, send it to your original supplier for you. The supplier will send you a bill for your final readings. If you have got money in the bank, which a lot of people have, you will automatically be sent the money. It's a government law that Ofgem have put in that all of the energy companies must immediately send you your money back when switching. It's done as easy as possible. You don't have to do a thing. Everything is done automatically for you. You don't have to cancel direct debits. You don't have to inform your bank. I'm sure if you're worried you can do, but everything is done automatically to make it Ofgem compliant. That's the Office of Fair Gas and Electricity Markets, the government department, who make sure that switching is as easy as possible for you, the consumer. So that's how you use the site. If you're not sure, ring 0800 840 2221. We can speak to you at any time at Best Energy Bill, but hopefully you should be able to use the site. If not, email me at marcus@bestenergybill.com and I will endeavour to answer any questions you may have. Thank you.